Hello folks, used to be Better 3 here once again, back for an update like I said I would whenever I get big updates. And there's a big update. This is two parts here in this one video. First half's going to be about the tilt table refund. Second half's going to be about my surgery consult, which just happened a few hours today. Excuse me. Alright, so as I told everybody, you had till middle of September to get your refunds. Well, you got till tomorrow. Tomorrow at in the afternoon, my time, I'm going to refund the people who have asked for refunds. I don't have it all calculated yet. And then I'm going to make up stuff to send away, the checks or whatever, and then put all the money into the bank thingy and then send it out. I got the organizations I figured out that I want to give to. Some people want refunds. Some of you said, keep it as a personal gift. Don't give it away. Don't blah, blah, blah. And I really thank you for that. You guys don't have to do that, but you guys just wanted to do that. So, thank you so much. You really didn't have to do that. And some of you guys just, said, didn't say anything. So I'm going to, do like I said, but I'm going to donate it. These are the charities I'm going to be giving out to, and then also a special person I'm going to be helping out too. Over in West Virginia, we have Catholic Charities. Now, what they do over there is they have a homeless shelter. They have a shelter for abused moms and children, I believe, and they help out other people. They've sent money to different places and countries, and like the Katrina victim stuff. They do a lot of stuff, and it's run by nuns and different things. I'm not Catholic, but I'm going to send some money to them because they always have people over there. They have people needing food and clothes and all that stuff. So I'm going to give them a little bit of help so they can buy more food and stuff for the people and get more shelter and blankets and all that. An organization called Children of the Night. Now, Children of the Night, I heard about it a while back when it first started. It's an organization. It started in California. They take in and help children who are runaways and who have become victims, like made into prostitutes, stuff like that in America, who have to hurt themselves or, because they need money or to live on the street and survive because they're homeless. So that's a good one. And of course, because of my friend TJ and stuff going on, American Cancer Society will be getting some money. St. Jude's Hospital is a big organization to my heart. I've always, wanted to help them out. And of course, the MDA. I made a pledge for 10, but I'm going to send an extra after I calculate how much I'll be able to give. I'm also going to be giving, I'm looking at all the different foundations, and I'm going to give to Elton John AIDS Foundation. It's like one of the biggest AIDS foundations there is out there, helping people and help find a cure for that. And then my last one is for a personal friend, TJ. He started school, and he's doing homeschooling, and they have to buy him these homeschool packs for each class so he can do his schooling, and also the medical needs or whatever he needs it for. I'd really like to help him with his education, so hopefully I'll be able to get enough to him to at least buy 2 or 3 of those packs, because they cost like $50, $75, something like that. And school's expensive, so I'm gonna hopefully get enough out there, at least like 2 or 3 of those or so. I'll let you guys know in the next day or two whenever I get it all calculated, because I still gotta wait, see if I got refunds, and then put it together, and then take the personal gifts. I got it all listed down and everything, and then see what I can put on there. Okay. So then, not only I'm gonna make a video of me, with the sending it out and letting you know what happened, how much. And that'll be all gone. So I'm really happy to see that happen, and it makes me feel good to be able to help out. Now, the newest half of my video, I have my consult today. First thing I did, woke up real early, got there, got a CAT scan done. Really sweetest lady I've ever met for radiology. She's a little, I think she's Greek or something. She's real sweet. Wouldn't stop talking to me and everything. Kept calling me cute and everything. I was like, real little cute lady. She's real sweet and everything. So I was really happy to have someone nice to me for once in a radiology. And so I got squished in the CAT scan, and then I went over I had to go upstairs instead of going across town like I wanted originally, and got x-rays on my spine. That killed me. They put me on this hard metal board or metal the table, and then they said, "Oh, can you lay on your side?" Oh my God, did that kill me? And then the worst part was I was holding on to the thing, and a woman slid the table down, and my finger got caught and got smashed underneath the table. So that sucked. But then we went and we got something to eat for breakfast, and we called over and said, "Could you please get Jeremy in? Because we've got 3 hours before his appointment. We don't want to wait up here." They said, "Yeah, sure, come on in." So we got there. We got to talk to his nurse, and she sounded like a good person, and said all he does is laparoscopic and all this stuff. Is a head hip surgeon. And I'm like, "Oh, great, okay, this sounds pretty cool." So we get him in there, and the guy's really, really nice. He's really pleasant. He's from Oregon, I believe. They got him there now. He's one of the head specialists. He's been doing this stuff for years. He's done all these surgeries and stuff. He's very experienced. He's the head surgeon of the hips and the upper, And he's going to work with all my doctors. I found out my neurologist is actually the head of rehab at the rehab that they'll be taking care of me there. So here's what's happening. Okay, so before or after my surgery, I have to have radiation. After radiation because the growth can grow back. Now the growth, I'm going to require 2 surgeries. Yeah, I gotta get cut twice. They're gonna do me on. They have to have me on my side, and they'll do one. It takes about 3 or 4 hours, and then a few days later, hopefully, then they'll do the next side. And it's not going to be laparoscopic. No, it's gonna be a very big cut. He said that on his leg alone, let's say, okay, let's just pretend something here. Here is your butt, and here is, like, let's say your left leg, and here's your butt coming right here. Okay. Now, right here would be your hip, and then your butt. I'm gonna have a cut on the side of my hip, and then come around out to my butt like that, like an upside down loop with a bend. It's going to go around, and they're going to go in there, and they're going to take out all that nasty bone growth. And it's going to be a huge cut. And it's going to be a lot of stress on me. And I got to get a catheter and all that crazy stuff again. I don't have to get a trach, thank God. But, and the big kicker is, get this. They did the CAT scan, he read it. Bone growth has grown around my sciatic nerve. The sciatic nerve pretty much is, like the biggest nerve, longest nerve in your, legs and everything. And if he said he has to go to the root to find the nerve where it's just a nerve, go up to find the covering where it's covered in the bone stuff. And if he hits that nerve, then I may be paralyzed. I may become paralyzed for the rest of my life. I might, it'll get rid of the bone growth to where my legs can come together, but I'll be stuck in a wheelchair for the rest of my life. And that scares the living daylights out of me, people. So, just, please pray and keep me in your thoughts. But right now, I have to get a lot of stuff going on. He's going to call my doctors. He wants to get all the doctors together up there. He wants to get the surgeon's approval with a consult to see if I'm strong enough. He told me my diet's great. I don't have to lose weight for that. I just have to keep gaining the muscle I have been. He said, get as strong as you can. And he said, get as healthy, stay as healthy as you can. And he said, I'm doing a great job. But he said that it could be around November, probably mid or end of November, if things work out. I'm not saying this, but it will be this year. I don't know. God forbid something happens, it'll be later, but it will be this year. So I'll be getting that. So I'll be keeping you updated. But so yeah, I gotta get that. I have to get urology test. I have to go get scanned for blood clots, see if I have any risk of that. I have to just keep consulting with my doctors, and then we'll go from there. So keep me in the prayers. That's all that's going on. God bless y'all, and if I think of anything else, I'll let you know.